How is your 420 in quarantine going, Doug? This is a first for you.
Yeah, I realized though that if there wasn't a quarantine, I probably would have spent the day like online getting high with people. So I'm pretty much doing the same thing during the day. Big difference for me is I don't get to go outside tonight and do a show.
Doug obviously loves movies, and 420
Mhm.
has plenty of movie options to choose from.
I've been, sort of lashing out against the typical list of 420 movies because they all have material in them that to me doesn't really speak to the idea of 420. Like Pineapple Express is very violent, and so is Dazed and Confused. Everybody lists that as a big stoner movie, but do I really want to get stoned and watch Ben Affleck chase around little kids with a paddle? I don't think a nostalgic look at, wasn't it great when there was constant hazing going on, when young people were being violently threatened all the time just for being in a certain grade of school?
So, what constitutes a 420 movie for Doug Benson?
I think it should just be something that's brings you joy, that's fun, but nothing. Obviously, you don't want to get into anything that's about like paranoia or. I mean, some people are eating up these old pandemic movies like Contagion and Outbreak, but that's not what I want to see right now.
No. What's been your quarantine diet?
It's been like binge watching TV series because it's easy to watch like an episode of Good Girls, and then when it's over, uh, go and check the news for a few minutes, and then when you're so depressed you can't take it anymore, then run back to another episode of the TV show.
I wanted to have this bit that I was going to have you maybe do some kind of dramatic reading of. Clearly, that didn't come together because I never sent you anything. But I didn't even get to script it out. I have my text chain with my writers and my producer, Alex. I just read some of these texts and see what you think about this bit that should have come together. The New York City Department of Health released a 2-page memo explaining how to safely have sex, with the virus raging. So I wanted to do a fake memo from the New York City Health Department giving some guidelines on how to smoke safely, smoking and the coronavirus. We had some ideas here like wash your hands, but do not stare at them for a long time. See, that's pretty good. If you're going to sing along to Bob Marley or Cypress Hill or the Grateful Dead, wear a mask, mostly so that no one has to hear. You also might want to socially distance yourself from that box of donuts when you have the munchies later.
Yeah, I don't have my kitchen. My kitchen isn't stocked, even though it's a quarantine. I don't have a lot of junk food because I would just eat it all day.
Corona's finally an excuse not to pass after puffing.
Yeah, I don't need your wet joint in my mouth.
Don't worry, I'm coughing because this is some really good shit.
That's the big issue for stoners is we have the smoker's cough, and then you go out in public and people side eye you because they think you're all corona. Do you have allergies, Scott?
I don't. You?
I want to find a talk show host with allergies because I really want to discuss it. Mine have been really bad the last couple of days, which is frustrating to be on 420 to have a lot of sneezing and a runny nose. But then also frustrating for me because I'm trying to do shows and stuff on the internet, and then I got snot dripping off my face, and people are like, maybe he should get tested.
Well, maybe Sacha Baron Cohen has allergies and he could host the talk show and they could call it The Allergy Show.
So that's the entire time I was talking, you were just crafting that one.
Exactly. I zoned out after you mentioned allergies.
IsoLate Night with Scott Rogowski, live every Sunday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern.